Hey guys, it's Sandwich here, and recently I've been a bit busy, so I kind of apologize. There's just been a lot going on. I recently left a job, and then also just recently got hired for a new job where I'm going to be working with kids in the school. So things have been just crazy, and there's just been a lot going on. So, yeah. And then I'm also working on a 2.0 version of my character, PNG tuber, essentially, which is what you're seeing. With that, I just decided I needed to just re-theme. Well, not necessarily re-theme, but I felt like the theme that I had wasn't coming on as strong with the current rendition, and especially if this character is going to be mostly seen from chest above, um, or bust above, technically, then I need to make the character stand out a lot stronger. So I've been basically working on that. But let's get to the meat and potatoes of what I want to talk about. And that's the whole Vshojo issue. I'm not doing this for clickbait. I generally just want to get my thoughts out there because I am pissed. Like a lot of fans are. I'm pissed. I'm confused. I'm trying to piece together everything going on, and just paying attention to Twitter, Reddit, all that good stuff. And when I saw the video yesterday that Iron Mouse put out, I was generally annoyed because I consider Iron Mouse my Oshi. And for me, I found Iron Mouse through Connor, Sea Dog VA, because I had watched his content first before even getting introduced to Iron Mouse. And it was basically through his content I found her, and then I slowly watched her on and off to the point that I eventually did follow, and I looked as Mouse as an inspiration, especially when I was going through cancer and knowing that she has a medical illness that basically did the same thing that I was in, where I was in a room. I couldn't leave. Um, I just was trapped in a room and was just told, well, you're going to be here to get better. I could go on a walk if I wore a mask, which is great. But Iron Mouse herself, she can't, at the time, she couldn't even walk. And so through her and just through her personal story, I found her as an inspiration for me to fight cancer. And that's why I love and support her. She's my inspiration. And to see her in such a state where not only is she not being paid, but then the charity that she decided to put out, because she really, really supports this charity, and obviously they've done a lot for her and she's done a lot for them, and that they're owed $500,000. It's insane. It's not right. And then on top of that, we're now finding that all of the members of Vshojo are being treated like crap and not getting paid for their work. It's beyond upsetting. It's beyond frustrating. And they need to be held accountable. I'm sorry. Vshojo needs to be held accountable for their actions. And with what we have been able to piece together, it seems like they're pretty much gonna be just hightailing it and run. It's sad to say that that could be the case, and most likely is the case from what we're understanding at this point, but it seems like they're gonna hightail and run. They're just taking the money, they're saying screw it, and just yeah, they're just gonna let the company die. But that doesn't necessarily mean that that's the case. At this point in time, on July 22nd, we are just waiting to see if Vshojo comes out with some type of document or something that basically says what is going on, because that's all we want to know is why are talents not being paid, why are the collaborators not being paid, artists, everyone involved, why are they not being paid for? And essentially it's disgusting, and it makes you appreciate the talent and the time and dedication they put for their fans, because they not only love us, we love them, and they love doing this job. They love providing us content, even if it means having to work like full day schedules. It's not a case of always just getting on a stream, putting on a face, regardless if it's real or not, and just, playing silly games. There's actually a lot to it that some people may or may not realize. You have to put a schedule together. You have to figure out what are you wanting to do for the day. Then you have to work out and market, and there's just a lot to go on that these creators don't get enough, I guess, support or love for, or I don't even know the words. I just can't think. But all in all, I, like all fans, just want answers. I want to know what's going on, and I want to know why is it that they're not being treated the way they should be treated. And I'm hoping that this is the official end for Vshojo. It's not fair, and if I had merch that I could burn, I probably would, but I'm not gonna burn the only merch that I have, which is my little Iron Mouse Nindroidal, because I actually like Mouse, I just don't like the company, and all props for her for leaving. But that being said, I don't have any additional words. I just hope that things go well. Donate to Tiltify. I already did. I don't have a lot of money right now, so I threw out just $10 because that is the least amount I can throw in to at least give support. At this point in time, we're at like 700,000 towards way past the goal. The goal is apparently just 10,000, but at this point we're just now aiming for that million that should have rightfully been paid, if not more. But yeah, please go support that. If you can't, that's okay. Even $1 makes just a difference. You're helping a good cause, and you're supporting not just Iron Mouse, but you're supporting all the people that are just in this condition. And if you want to support me instead, which, hey, that's great, and you don't want to support Tiltify, honestly, I would rather you support the iron deficiency. But if you want to support leukemia and lymphoma, for me personally, that's great, but I don't expect you to. I'd rather you donate that money towards iron deficiency instead. But, if not, hey, it is what it is. My birthday is this Sunday, so I don't know if I'm going to do anything regarding, like, online or anything like that. But I am turning older. I'm not going to say my age, but I am turning older. So, yeah. Anyway, guys, when this art is done, I will probably post it. I just wanted to give you just a little bit of a sneak peek at what I'm working on, just so you guys know that this is the vibe I'm going for. Um, I'm probably still gonna keep the sandwich name. I just, I don't know. I kind of still want to keep it because it's just a cute name, but it doesn't work with this new theme. So I'm kind of playing around with possible alterations that I can still use it and fit it in. But anyway, this video's gone on too long, so thank you guys for watching and have a good day, night, or morning wherever it is. Bye bye.